What's up everyone, it's the Nomad Brad, and in this video we're going to talk about part 2 of our 3-part series, how to get to $100 a day with affiliate marketing, and specifically I'm going to teach you 3 red hot free traffic methods in 2019 that are working right now. This is part of a 3-part video series. There are links to part 1 and 3 down below if you're seeing this in the future. So how to finally break through and earn a consistent income from affiliate marketing in 2019. This is part 2, 3 methods to get free daily traffic. Once again, I'm the Nomad Brad. If you don't know who I am, then my whole channel is about affiliate marketing and digital marketing. So if you like that and want to learn more about how to make money with affiliate marketing, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon to get notified whenever I come out with a new video. And also below this video, you'll find a link to my free affiliate marketing group on Facebook. I would love to have you in that. So real quick, let's do a quick recap of the previous video, video 1. And again, we talked about how $100 a day, if you think about it, is just 1 to 2 sales of a $30 to $60 affiliate product. And eventually I'm going to have a list of just a bunch of products that are already high converting, so you don't have to think about it, and some niches that you can pick below. A lot of people overcomplicate this, and we talked about it in the last video. And we also talked about how traffic is actually the only thing you need to focus on in the beginning to start making affiliate sales. You don't have to be focusing on copywriting or ads or landing pages or software or anything like that. And why free traffic is the best place to start, especially in 2019. So let's get right to it. How do you get free traffic? And you might be thinking some questions that I certainly did, and actually, embarrassingly, this is actually what kept me from trying a lot of free traffic methods for a long time. I thought, doesn't it take years or months? Don't you have to build up a blog with keywords and authority and backlinks and all this stuff? Do I have to learn some complicated SEO stuff? Whenever I started learning about SEO, I was always kind of overwhelmed. It sounded like everybody was way smarter than me, and it sounded like it was going to be a long, complicated process. So that's why I always thought free traffic is not that good. Do I have to be a YouTuber? I'm sure there's people, who sell things on YouTube, but it seems like, they're all about their personality and they have to be funny and entertaining. Do I have to be posting constantly on Instagram or Facebook feeds? We've all seen those Instagram accounts that have tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands or millions of followers, and they're always posting about affiliate stuff. Yeah, we've seen that stuff, but that seems exhausting to me. And also, whenever you get into one of these things, they all recommend buying content, buying blog articles or Instagram posts or whatever. So what if I can't afford content? I'm trying to start out and get my first affiliate commissions rolling, get my first $100 a day consistently. I don't have the money to go invest in hundreds of articles and have 3 years to wait for Google to start ranking my stuff. So even better, how do I get free, consistent traffic? Traffic that just comes in daily, whether you think about it or do anything or not. And even better, affiliate commissions on autopilot, affiliate commissions that come in whether you do anything or not. Also, really cool part about free traffic we talked about before is that it builds over time, sometimes exponentially. And if you create one stream of traffic in these different methods that we're talking about, you may never have to touch it for 5 years, and it will just kind of keep going. This is a screenshot from my blog, though, it's not the biggest, craziest blog ever, but I started it pretty recently and knowing nothing about SEO, and it just consistently gets clicks every single day, and it makes affiliate sales. Even better, is we're talking about free, consistent traffic. So this is my YouTube channel. You can see that the traffic never drops to zero. It always just goes, it always gets traffic every single day, and it grows over time. So there's always new traffic coming in every single day. This is another screenshot of a blog, and this is even better. This is the best part, is you can get free, consistent commissions. So you can see here, January 16th, January 17th, January 20th, 21st, 21st, when you set up these systems, you kind of don't even know where some of your commissions are coming from. They're just coming in automatically. And that's what I want to help you to do in this video. Here's another one for software. You can just see every couple days a new sale comes in, and I don't even necessarily know which traffic thing that we're going to talk about it's coming from. This is ClickBank, same thing. So, and finally, how to do this as fast as possible. How to build a traffic system that at least potentially has the potential to grow exponentially. And how to start getting traffic within a few weeks at most. And then finally, how to add miracle growth to the formula and grow it faster and faster on command. So let's jump into it. And I'm really excited to present this to you, what I call the 3 pillars of free traffic in 2019. So pillar number 1, some of you not going to be very surprised since that's where I'm talking to you, but YouTube. So before your eyes glaze over and you freak out, hold on a second. I never ever wanted to do YouTube. I never wanted to be on camera. I hate social media, actually. I'll mention that a few times. And honestly, I really thought that I had nothing to offer other people. I thought, why would anybody ever, listen to me and watch me? And then I realized through a lot of, experiences and learning from other marketers and stuff that actually YouTube is probably the best opportunity out there for affiliate marketers right now for free traffic. It's one of the fastest growing traffic sources, just growing by the billions every day, or at least by the millions. It's the second biggest search engine next to Google. People go to YouTube to search for solutions to stuff, aka to buy products. It's incredibly beginner friendly. I know it might not sound like that if you think I don't want to make videos, but we have a solution for that and I'll tell you about it in a second. But as far as getting the traffic, getting the free traffic, beginners can get traffic just as easily as advanced people, and that's amazing. That's not true of every type of method out there. And sometimes it can be almost immediate traffic if you hit all the right things, correctly. Also, it's essentially limitless and it's automated. Once you put something into the YouTube system, it just stays there and it kind of goes out and gets traffic for you every day for years and years. So why is YouTube specifically amazing for affiliates? Well, you can link to anything. If you've ever seen any of my videos or anyone else's videos, we always talk about links in the description. The reason is, at least right now, which I have a feeling this will eventually change, but right now you can put any link to anything. That means any affiliate product out there that makes the wildest claims, you can put that below your video, and it's a real link from one of the biggest traffic sources on the internet that potentially hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands, millions of people can be watching and clicking on, and it will go to wherever you want it to go, which is amazing. You can talk about anything, at least currently, almost anything. You can talk about any niche for affiliate marketing specifically. And beginners can rank instantly in Google and YouTube. That's something that a lot of people don't realize, is that if you make the right video in for the right keyword and it hits all the right things, your video can almost instantly be on page 1 of Google for that keyword, even though you haven't been building up your blog's authority for years, you don't have a name in the space, blah, blah, blah. Your YouTube videos will skip ahead and get to the front page of Google sometimes, even though a blog would be 3 pages in and need to work its way up over time. Also, if you make the right video with the right keywords and everything, you can rank your YouTube video on page 1 of YouTube instantly. There's really not this like long, term you have to, there is a bit of like, earning your way with YouTube, but it's definitely not as dramatic as the blog world. It only ever grows with time. You saw my screenshot before. Every day I just get more and more views, more and more subscribers, and it just grows and grows and grows and grows. And there's never a day where it all just goes away. There's never a day with 0. Whereas with some strategies, if you're not hustling every single day, you're not getting more traffic. So YouTube is amazing because it's always getting you more and more traffic. Another awesome thing is that competition is irrelevant. And the reason is because of suggested videos. Nobody ever thinks about this. A lot of people, think, okay, well, YouTube is SEO, so I have to get my videos ranked on page 1. And how am I ever going to do that and compete with these other people that have been doing it for years? But actually, that's not the case. After doing YouTube for over a year, I realized that I've been suggested next to some people who have years ahead of me in that particular topic. And the people, they've already gone out and gained the audience and the attention and brought people into that topic. And then since my video kind of hit all those things for that particular topic, I got recommended next to them. So I didn't have to do the work of building an audience over years. And competition is kind of irrelevant. There's just so much traffic out there, and it's not cut and dried. It's not a strict, if you don't make it to page 1, nobody ever sees you. No, sometimes your videos will get shown on your heroes, right next to your heroes' videos, which is pretty crazy. Or maybe if you're doing affiliate marketing, you're not building it about yourself, but your video can get shown right next to, if you're doing, let's say, like a health related channel, you could get shown next to Dr. Oz's video or whatever if you hit all the keywords right. So let's talk about some YouTube myths. One is that you need to be funny, interesting, or good on camera. You definitely don't. Most of my videos are not very funny, interesting, and I'm not very good on camera, as you can plainly see already. Or that you even need to be on camera at all. My first video that started providing like tens of thousands of views and lots of clicks and affiliate sales and my own product sales, it started out, most of my beginning videos, my first like 20 or 30 or something, were just me talking just over a screen. I never showed my face. So I totally get not wanting to show my face. I didn't want to. And the cool thing is you don't have to. There are plenty of channels who do it without ever showing anybody's face or any personality at all. Another myth is that you need editing or music. You definitely don't. That's definitely not the thing that makes good videos good. Another myth is that subscribers matter. They don't. You can have one video that could get millions of views and also have 10 subscribers. Subscribers don't matter. They only matter for certain types of channels, but there's no correlation to subscribers and views necessarily. Another thing is something that always pisses me off is that when I go to look for advice on how to do something like how to start a YouTube channel, I would read this bullshit like mainstream like whitewashed advice, which is so stupid, about publishing consistently. You got to put out lots of content. And honestly, that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is keyword research and something that I'm going to share with you in a second. But you don't need to publish consistently. You just need to, it definitely helps. I'm not going to say publishing consistently isn't bad, but it's not the thing. And that's what, if you go to like big YouTubers and they're like, how to start a YouTube channel, it's always like, well, you got to put out content a lot. And obviously putting out lots of content is going to help. But I made a channel a few years ago that still nobody has ever seen and I made a lot of videos, but nobody wanted to see my videos, and I didn't know the things that I'm about to teach you, so nobody ever saw it. That's not the most important thing. That is a nice to have, not a need to have. So how do you go about and get free traffic from YouTube daily? Well, step one, just like with any, traffic endeavor, you have to pick a niche. Well, the good news with YouTube is that almost any niche can work. Just almost anything. So a good way to start is to ask yourself, how do you actually spend your time every day? What do you spend your time learning about, thinking about, doing? What hobbies do you have? What are you interested in? What are you already obsessed with? That's a really good place to start. And here's a hint for a lot of people who are going to be watching this video. It's marketing, and you should just roll with it. I think that, that's what worked for me, and I think it could work for a lot of people. A lot of us are like, how do I, promote this keto offer? Well, but I don't. Actually, I literally did this with paleo. It was like, how do I promote paleo? And I did make sales and stuff, and you can do it, right? Like, we want to get to the super affiliate status where you don't need to be passionate about a topic to create the traffic streams. But in the beginning, it's easiest to start with something you are already obsessed with, because creating the content is going to be less dreadful to you. It might even be fun and exciting, perhaps, though that's not a requirement. So for a lot of you, if you're watching this, it's just going to be marketing. Don't worry about competition. Like I said, you might find yourself, very quickly being put next to a video of somebody that you think you would never be on the page 1, but you'll get shown next to their video, and you'll get, the same traffic that's watching them will watch yours. Don't worry about it. It's not competitive on YouTube. It is just the more content, the better. YouTube loves that. So start with something that you can create content for without being bored or annoyed. And also, just to validate the niche real quick. Like I said, almost every niche is on YouTube, but make sure there's a niche that your niche has lots of, which means 10,000 plus views per video, at least for many of the videos, right? As you look around at the different channels, just see if, there could be some niches where there's just really not, there's not even any videos that get over 10,000. But let's just take a look at knitting. The top video for knitting has 2.5 million views. And I actually just looked at this before I did this video, and knitting is a huge thing on YouTube. So any hobby that you're into that you could potentially create content for is going to be a good place to start. And you can monetize almost anything because Amazon has an affiliate program, Walmart has an affiliate program. So don't worry about the monetization. You just need, just like we talked about in the last video, all you need is traffic. Step 2, reverse engineer. Pick the top 5 channels in that niche, like knitting, and then go to the channel and go to their videos and then click sort by most popular. So that's going to tell you that channel's most popular videos in order of how popular they are with exactly how many views that they have. So the next thing you want to do is model success. You want to model the top 20 videos that they have that are over 10,000 views. And the things you want to look for are their thumbnails. What do their thumbnails look like? You can see back here in knitting, it looks like just a picture, a nice picture of yarn will do the trick. Whereas in marketing, there's a lot of personalities and stuff. Don't worry about the personalities. My first thumbnails, they're just black or just a basic thumbnail with text on it. It's not about you. Nobody cares about you in the beginning. They care about you helping them with the problem that they're searching for. So model the top 20 videos. Just see what that niche is all about. Model the thumbnails, model the titles, look for the patterns. You can actually grab the exact keywords they're using by getting a free plugin called vidIQ. So that's an amazing tool. It's a Chrome extension. Step 4, create similar videos. And by the way, do not compare yourself to these channels that you're looking at. I know you're going to. I did too. I looked at other marketers and I was like, oh, how could I ever compete? They're so good. They have editing and they have cool intros and music and all this stuff. Don't compare yourself to them. They all started by sucking. So go back and watch their first videos. Everybody sucks. Just go try it. You're going to be shocked at how bad the people that you look up to were terrible on their first few videos. So don't worry about it. Just start where you can. Don't worry about editing. Don't worry about music. Don't worry about fancy intros or logos or anything like that. All you need is just to model the keywords, the thumbnails, and the titles that work for the top people. Start wherever you can, and where I recommend, if you don't want to be on video, which I didn't want to either, is just start doing 1 to 2 minute PowerPoints about a keyword and just look at what other people do and try to do a version of that can fit into a little PowerPoint presentation. Talk over the PowerPoint. You don't need a fancy mic. Just talk over the PowerPoint. Change slides, have some images, and that's it. Have some words, just kind of like what I have here. This is a free program. This is Google Slides. Start with Google Slides, and just do 1 to 2 minute PowerPoints about keywords. Now, step 5 is rinse and repeat. Most channels will probably start to get some traffic within 1 to 2 weeks, and as you keep creating more videos and doing better research and all that stuff, they will steadily grow over time, and they will grow faster and faster as you add videos because of something called channel authority. As your channel gets to have more and more authority, the new videos you bring are actually going to help your old videos get seen more, and then your old ones will help your new ones get seen more. It's pretty cool. So build channel authority 2 to 10 times faster by adding 1 or 2 of the next free traffic pillars. Pillar number 2, Facebook groups. This is one of the fastest ways to immediately start building traffic for free. Groups are a top priority for Facebook right now. And by the way, fan pages are dead. Don't invest time in fan pages. They're really just a way for people to contact your brand, and that's it. You can build a fan page, but don't spend any money on it. Don't spend any time on it. Only focus on groups. Groups are awesome. Groups are working. Fan pages are dead. They've been deprioritized by Facebook. Don't even think about them. Groups are like an email list, which is really cool. They're a group of people who are raising their hands and saying, hey, I'm interested in this topic. And since it's your group, you are free to communicate with them. And you will actually, when you put stuff in your group, if it's good enough, it will be shown in their actual newsfeed as they're scrolling through their Facebook feed. It's amazing. Here's another crazy thing that I just learned from my friend Chad Bartlett. You should definitely check out his channel. He's amazing. Groups rank in Facebook's SEO. So if you see when I typed in knitting here, these are the top 3 ranked knitting groups. So these are thousands of people who are interested in knitting. So if you could create a knitting group, you could rank for whenever people go to Facebook and type in knitting, you could be one of the top results. And that can get you organic leads signing up for your group every single day. And when they sign up for your group, you can then, redirect them to opt-ins to build your list or affiliate offers or whatever you want. You can get new people joining every day. And my friend Chad, like I just mentioned, he long ago when he started a Facebook group, he got it to grow by like thousands of people within just a few weeks by doing some of the things that I'm about to share. This is free organic traffic, remember. These are brand new people coming in off of Facebook and just seeing your group and going, oh, that's interesting. I'm interested in knitting. And then they want to join your group. And then they come into your group and you can talk to them. You can assist them in finding products that can help them, etc. AKA make affiliate commissions. You can also build a list. And you're building a very qualified leads into a list. Finally, why Facebook groups are amazing for affiliates in 2019. Once again, once they're inside your group, even though Facebook ads are very notoriously bad for affiliates, Facebook groups are fine. It's your group, it's organic traffic, and you can put any link that you want in there. They're very highly specific to a niche or desire, so the people that come into that group are really, really hot for the type of product that you want to promote in your niche. It's organic, and by the way, people are addicted to Facebook. And right now they're addicted to joining Facebook groups. So get on the trend, ride the wave, and get a Facebook group. It's like the fan page of 5 years ago. It's awesome. So everyone doing affiliate marketing should have a Facebook group in 2019. You have no excuse because of what I'm about to tell you. How do you build a Facebook group for affiliate marketing? Well, step 1, start a group. Totally free. It takes 5 minutes, and you can start as many groups as you want. If you want to be doing super affiliate stuff, eventually, after you get your $100 a day, create a cat group, create a dog group, create a, whatever. You can start as many as you want, and all you have to do is use a keyword in the title and use keywords in the description as much as possible. Here's an example of a description I have for one of my groups. So it's about affiliate marketing. So I put like affiliate marketing. I put ClickBank, I put ClickFunnels, Builderall, SEO, blah, blah, blah. A bunch of words about affiliate marketing in the description so that Facebook can help to rank it in their algorithm. Now, this isn't going to be an immediate, you're not necessarily going to be like ranked on page 1 right away. You're going to have to do some stuff. But here's basically what you have to do is put some content in your group so that when people get there, they have something to go through. You can put videos like YouTube videos, and they don't have to be yours. They can be from all over the internet. You can put different Facebook posts from different groups there. You can put links to stuff in there or blog articles or whatever. Step 3 is get people into the group. Go into other groups for that niche, friend them, and then privately offer an invitation to your free group if they're interested. It doesn't have to be salesy at all. And another way is to put links. If you're building your pillar number 1, is you can start putting links below your YouTube videos to your free Facebook group. So if you have YouTube videos about the keto diet and then you have a free keto group under those videos, it's very likely that that person is going to go join your group and then get kind of inundated with your message for affiliate marketing. They could join your email list, or you could promote within the group. Basically, you just want to put a link to this group anywhere that you can think of. Anywhere that you could pull in traffic and get people, that you want to put a link. It's free, and it's valuable to people who are genuinely interested in that niche. You're not tricking them. You're not scamming them. You're just giving them a group, a community about something they already love. So it's a really high value thing to offer, especially for people who are already on Facebook, because that's what they're doing. That they're already hanging out on Facebook talking about knitting. They'll happily join another group about knitting. The best way to do this is to start hanging out in Facebook groups for your topic, participating in the conversation, and just start inviting the people that you resonate with or like resonate with your messages into your Facebook group. I also just thought you could do kind of an old school version of this, which is if you hang out on forums or you go into forums so that you can start building traffic, you could just add your Facebook group as a forum signature and start talking in forums. It's pretty likely that people, I don't think there's any rules against this. I mean, they've allowed links to other things, but I think that would be a pretty high value thing to do, is just say, hey, I have a free knitting group, and then go on to forums about knitting and talk about stuff, you know, the old method of like SEO backlinks, and you know, start getting people into your group. And then when they come into your group, you can put any link you want in there. Just put your link to your group everywhere and anywhere that you can. If you have an email list, do that. You know, if you have a blog, do that. The other way of using Facebook groups for free traffic, which is almost instant traffic, is to use Facebook groups to build your other pillars. So for example, you've built your YouTube pillar and you have a couple videos. Well, you can now go into Facebook groups and drop your YouTube video when it's relevant. This is really important because you'll get kicked out of groups if you're just dropping your link left and right. But if somebody has a question and your YouTube video does a nice job of genuinely answering that question, then you can genuinely put your video as a response. My brother just started a YouTube channel, and he's actually been doing this to boost his YouTube channel really quickly and get almost instant traffic to his videos that it would have taken us, or it would have taken him like weeks to get this traffic. He's just getting it really fast from Facebook groups, and his videos are genuinely answering the questions that people are asking in these groups. That's the most important part. And they're doing it in a really nice way. The weirdest thing that I found from posting in Facebook groups is that if you post in groups about a particular topic, and I never expected this, but people just will start to go look at your profile, your Facebook profile, like your public profile, and they'll want to be your friend. I didn't expect this at all, but it'll just start happening. If you start posting every day in these groups, people will start to see your face, and they just want to know who you are, and they go check out your profile, and they'll friend you. And they're really qualified if they're in the same group that you are about that topic. They're obviously very interested in it. You can then suggest that they join your group. You just be like, hey man, if it's a man, like, hey, I have this free Facebook group that I'm trying to build. It's about knitting. If you want to join, I would love to have you, and we can geek out about knitting. You could also suggest that they subscribe on YouTube or visit your pillar number 3. Pillar number 3 of free traffic that's working in 2019 is good old-fashioned blogs. So blogs are awesome still. They're a great place to link to your other two pillars to. They are, at least in my experience, and again, I'm not that good at SEO, so SEO people, I'd love to learn more. But in my experience, it's been a lot less explosive than either of the other two pillars, but it's very solid and sturdy. Once you start getting a stream of traffic on a blog, it's pretty consistently coming in every day. And I do know that there is potential for exponential growth there too if you keep working it and keep building it, especially if you combine it with the other pillars. The blog is probably the one that needs the most help from the other pillars. But it is very solid and sturdy traffic, and the growth is pretty consistent. And also, the traffic that comes to a blog is very high quality, so it's very likely to convert into affiliate sales. Here are some reasons that blogs are still awesome for affiliates. Again, you have total control. You can put a link, you can put anything on your blog, and you can put a link to anything, including the craziest affiliate product with the craziest claims. You can safely put it on your blog, and people will find it, click on it, because they are searching for those crazy claims. You just can't advertise to them on Facebook or Google, but people are still looking for how to make $10,000 in a day, and you can make an article that says how to make $10,000 a day, and you can rank in Google, and you can link them to the affiliate product that says how to make $10,000 a day. That all still works. Google still ranks, the craziest stuff in SEO. All traffic from Google is totally free and passive, which is really awesome. Again, I'm not an SEO expert at all, but I have been able to build my blog to a few thousand people a month, which, again, I hope to grow that a lot bigger, but I don't know anything about like backlinking. I've been learning, but I really haven't done it, and I haven't spent any money on, you know, any sort of backlinking stuff or whatever. But I'm still getting traffic, and I think it's because, well, I know it's because I've implemented the other two pillars and linked back from, you know, YouTube and Facebook groups. So, the blog is like the solid kind of middle pillar of the three that kind of like links your other two to each other and like gives you some authority in Google's eyes, and it just kind of nice. It gives people that are interacting with your affiliate channel or whatever, it gives them a little more trust because you actually have a website and you have relevant content on there, and Google and YouTube can see stuff because it's the same company. So it's just a good idea to toss in there. Even if you're not going to focus on the blog, at least have the blog and then use the YouTube and the Facebook to get more explosive growth. But the blog is still an awesome idea on its own, especially if you know SEO. So they build up your other pillars really nicely, and you can embed your YouTube videos on the blog, which helps your YouTube channel to grow, and vice versa. And you can link to your Facebook group on your blog, which I'm doing currently, and it's definitely helping me to get more people in my Facebook group every day. And it's easy to build email lists. That's really awesome. Email lists are incredibly valuable for affiliate marketing, and blogs are a really great way to do that. Like I said, I'm an SEO newbie, and quite honestly, I really hate writing. I hate writing blog articles, and I still built up my blog pretty quickly, faster than what I would have thought. And it does make commissions while I sleep, which is the most important part. It also builds email lists for me. It's building my Facebook group, and it definitely builds my YouTube channel. I can see it in the YouTube stats, and I think that's because of three factors. And my shortcuts for SEO, if you're going to build a blog, my shortcuts are, I'd go for really not competitive keywords. And also a big realization was that page rankings aren't really as real as everyone makes it seem. I know I'm probably, you know, showing how much of an amateur I am at this, but I always thought that there is just a page one, that's it. But the page one myth isn't 100% true, because Google, just like Facebook and just like YouTube, is an algorithm. It's always testing new variations for every single spot, and it's always testing a million things all the time. And so sometimes my, you know, blog with no authority, you know, no backlinks, blah, blah, blah. I've never had to do whatever that hard stuff that SEOs talk about, getting guest posts and all that stuff that sounded impossibly hard. I've never done any of it. And what I found is that sometimes my blog will rank on page one, but honestly, sometimes it gets shown on other pages, but it doesn't matter because it still got shown and somebody still clicked on it. And then over time, it's more and more likely that they'll go higher and higher in the ranks. That's just what I've seen to be true, is that the whole page one thing, I just think it's a bummer because it rules out a lot of people from trying, because they're like, how could I ever be on page one? But what you don't realize is that Google is testing so many things at any given time that even page one isn't really page one. It's probably like page one for 80% of people, and then the other 20%, they're testing different things from all over all the time. So you can still get shown in high places. You can still get clicks, even if you're not the page one right next to, you know, the biggest blogs in your niche. So don't worry about the page one thing. That's my biggest tip, because this is why I gave up on blogs in the past and I thought I could never compete. So don't worry about that. And if you try it, yeah, it's an algorithm. There's not a black and white page one 100% of the time. That means that you can get shown some of the time, which for a newbie is awesome. And the fast growth shortcut number 3 for blogs is combining the traffic pillars. This is really, really powerful because it creates a traffic upward spiral of exponential growth. And I believe it's how I've been able to get my blog any traffic at all with no authority, no name recognition, nothing, because I took the more explosive growth of my YouTube channel and I put the YouTube videos on my blog, and then my blog started ranking in Google for some pretty awesome terms because I had a YouTube video about it, and Google loves YouTube, and you know. So each pillar you can see by now, is adding power to the others, and they all help to grow each other. That's why I really love this. One example is my blog from my YouTube channel. Like I just said, I ranked for things about ClickBank and whatever, like you think very competitive things in the marketing niche because I made YouTube videos. And then I would put those YouTube videos on my blog article, and suddenly my blog article would start showing up in search and start ranking, even though my blog has no right to be ranking for anything because it really has no backlinks, no authority, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Example 2, I mentioned it before, my brother's YouTube channel that we've started together. He's been really, really good at implementing the Facebook group strategy for instant traffic. He goes into Facebook groups and he just looks for people who are looking for help for his, things that his videos could actually help them with, and just drops a link and he'll get, however many views every single time, almost instantly. And that's, talk about it, more in depth at some other time, but it's another, backlink and an embed for your YouTube channel. So that's another good example where he's like, his YouTube channel is growing way faster because he's going into these Facebook groups and dropping his YouTube video. Example 3 is that, I just started a Facebook group, and I started another one with my business partner, Connor, at Rebel Fortune, and both of those groups are growing daily because we create this upward spiral combining all of the pillars. I know we just covered a lot, and I really wanted to share the power of these 3 traffic pillars with you and how you can start using them right now to go out and start building your $100 a day consistent free traffic system. But I totally understand that you may be feeling a bit overwhelmed, maybe underwhelmed too, but probably a little overwhelmed. That was a lot of stuff. So I want to make one more video, which will be number 3 in this video series, about how to implement these strategies intelligently. And there is a best order to start. And actually, this is something nobody ever talks about because they're always talking about one of these methods. It's specific to you. It has to do with your life and your preferences. And so tomorrow, or whenever the next video comes out, I'm going to show you how you can start immediately using these 3 pillars in a way that works really, really well for you, in a way that's actually fun, exciting, or could be at least fun and exciting because you're getting closer to that $100 a day and beyond as an affiliate marketer and getting closer to being a super affiliate. Also, it gets you the fastest results, the specific order, and it maximizes your strengths first. And I also want to show you how you can get step-by-step daily instructions on exactly what to do to implement these strategies without having to be overwhelmed. So comment below with hashtag affiliate marketing if you liked this video, and also check below the video for links to videos 1 and 3 if you're watching in the future. If you're watching right now, video 3 is coming. And also, if you want to, go ahead and join my free affiliate group link where we talk about lots of stuff like this. Thanks so much for watching. I've really appreciated all the comments and whatever from the previous video, and I really thank you for spending your time watching this video. I'm the Nomad Brad, and I will see you on the next video.